we're going to be going back to our population example, but we're going to do instantaneous rate of change this time. Remember, T is years after 1850, and this represents thousands of people at that particular time. So it's the same problem as average rate of change, example 3. What we're focused on now is how fast is the population growing at the beginning of 1855. So right here, so notice the question isn't asking how many people there are, that's 6,000. What we really want to know is at that particular, day and time, or that particular beginning of the year, what is the rate of change of that town? So it won't be a secant line, right? Secant line is average rate of change. It's going to end up being a tangent line. Just want you to remember, there's a lot of different ways to explain the derivative, and that's one of them right there, tangent line, okay? Another, of course, is instantaneous rate of change. So the slope of that line will help us. Again, I just drew a picture of the town growing. For example, 1, you might have come up with something else creative. Okay, so we will be finding P prime of T at T. So 1855 is 5 years from 1850, so our T will be equal to 5. Here is our function. Remember, a function can be represented more or less 4 ways. We have a formula or an equation. We have a graph, like here. You can also have a table of values, which we'll look at in a minute. And you can also have a verbal representation, just a sentence. So now we're just going to take the derivative. We're basically going to be doing steps 5 and 6, okay? Taking the derivative is like drawing the tangent line. And then step 6, plugging in the instantaneous value, is finding the slope of that line. So I went ahead and already drew my tangent line at 5. Remember, you just almost need a ruler to kind of hug that curve right there. And now we just need to find the slope of this line. To find the slope of a tangent line, you need 2 points. So I chose 3, 1, and 8, 13. And do my formula for slope. We're going to end up with 12 over 5. Which I guess you could convert as a decimal, 2.4. Now remember, population is in thousands, so keep that in mind when we answer this verbally. What does P prime of T equals 2.4 mean? It means that the city was growing at a rate of around 2.4 thousand people, or 2,400 people, per year at the beginning of 1855. So let's see, what do I have? So notice something. It had 1,000 people at 2, right? And that was its y value. Okay, and then we figured out that its average rate of change was 2,000 from 2 to 6. Now for this particular example, we wanted to know what its actual rate of change was at 5. So it's what we were really figuring out was its instantaneous rate of change, which was actually 2.4 thousand. So in this particular example, it was actually greater than its average rate of change from here to there. And that happens as well, okay? So going back to our original graph, or we'll just go to the tangent line, after 5 years, the town was growing 2.4 thousand people per year at that time. So make sure you understand the difference between instantaneous rate of change tangent line, average rate of change secant line. That's it for this example. If you have any other questions about it, let me know.